when we're dealing with the different relationship between numbers, or when we're dealing with the fractions, or sometimes even when we're dealing with the problem about the percentage, the magic bar is always the most efficient thinking strategies that can help us to solve the problem. For this one, for this question, is very typical. We discussed this with my student this morning. Is how we use magic bars thinking to solve this problem. Let's read the question first. They got a pumpkin, okay, which is 5 kilos after harvest, but they got 90% is water. So the pumpkin, they got a 90% is water. When we see this 90% is water, so very naturally we'll think about another 10% will be the pumpkin fruit, right? The meat of pumpkin is 10%. That's going to be very easy to understand. So after keeping the pumpkin on the ground for several days, some more water get evaporated, which means the water will get less, and then they're going to get 80% of the water. Yeah, in other words, the pumpkin fruit or the pumpkin meat we left will be 20% of the fruit. So they're asking us, what is the current weight of the pumpkin right now? How can we solve this problem? Firstly, we have to understand is, at the beginning, as a magic bars concept, that we need to know either we know the total sum of the bars, or we know the difference about the bars. For the first condition here, very naturally we can find out 5 kilos. That is, yes, you're right. That is the total, right? That is the total amount of the pumpkin. So in this, we will draw a small bar, that is fruit, and then we'll draw the large bar. Oh, sorry, a large bar, which is the water. We know that the fruit is 10% and the water is 90%. In other words, the ratio between the fruit and the water will be 1 to 9, isn't it? So, in other words, if the fruit is 1 bar, how many bars here in water? It's 9 bars, right? It's 9 bars. I'm not going to bother to cut this water into 9 bars, but you need to know that if this 10% fruit is 1 bar, we got 9 bars here. So totally it's 10 bars. The 10 bars, we know the total is 5 kilos. In other words, the 1 bar, which is the fruit, equals to 5 divided by 10 bars, which is 0.5 kilos. That is at the beginning, we'll get out. For the fruit, is 0.5 kilos. And for the water, easy. We just times by 9, because it's 9 bars, right? It's 4.5 kilos. That's at the beginning. After some of the days, the water is getting evaporated. Let me ask you a question. If only water gets evaporated, how about the fruit? How about the pumpkin meat? Do they have any change about the weight of the pumpkin meat here? No, it's not changed, right? So we know after some water is getting evaporated, the kilos of the pumpkin fruit is still 0.2 kilograms. The weight is not changing at all. But the thing is, from 10%, now this one is increased to 20%. So immediately we know the water will be 80%. Yeah, in other words, 20% to 80%, the ratio gonna be 1 to 4. Yeah, in other words, if in this condition, if the fruit is 1 bar, how many bars is for water now? Yes, it's 4 bars. Right? It's 4 bars because it's 1 to 4. If we see the pumpkin fruit as 1 bar, the water will be got 4 bars. All right. Now we know for 1 bar is 0.5 kilos. So how much is for the water, which is 4 bars? Use 4 times 0.5, that is 2 kilos. So now we know this 4 bars equals to 2 kilos. So the water now is 2 kilo, and the pumpkin meat, which is the fruit, is still 0.5 kilos. So now the total weight will be 2.5 kilos. So look, where is the solving this problem? We can clearly see that even with different percentage, we can easily convert that percentage into ratio. After we convert that into ratio, we can easily to set up the magic bar concept here by using the ratio. Either is 1 to 9 or it's 1 to 4, doesn't matter. We'll know that if that is 1 bar for the pumpkin meat, then correspondingly, we can get to know how many bars we can represent by the water. So that is a very good example showing us using magic bar to solve percentage and the ratio problem. Okay, very nice question. And today is Saturday. I know you guys had a very long day with me. So hopefully you can enjoy in the Saturday night with your parents. Have some movie night, nice snacks, and I will see you by next week.